なんとかなったみてえだな。畳みかける。これがスーパーサイヤ人3だ。
Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. You may notice the little funny character in the corner there. I just had that up once when I was streaming a couple of days ago, and people thought it was a cool, chill little guy to have up on the screen, so I figured maybe for discussion videos it's worth having too. Either way, 7th anniversary countdown begins. Let the hype train start. Very, very excited to see what we got in store here. Just like last year, we're going to be getting a free-to-play character. Gonna be getting the ball rolling here. So here we go. Nice little logo. Next, Legends comeback. So they talked about this in their reveal and stuff, or sorry, their Legends information, where they wanted to revamp some of these banners for returning players or new players to help bring them up to speed. One thing you may have noticed, everybody in this roster has a Zankai and or a unique equip, except for Future Gohan. Future Gohan's the only one here that doesn't have a Zenkai Awakening. Is this foreshadowing from them? Is this their way of saying, hey, expect Future Gohan to be getting a Zenkai Awakening? Who knows? But that definitely is suspicious to me, stands out to me. He would be a very powerful and hype choice in the anniversary, so why not? That'd be cool. Next, we got, 7th anniversary countdown, level up choice battle. They're stamping 7th anniversary to everything. Plenty of goodies, plenty of resources. Probably going to need them with the bajillion equipment's going to be dropping. Next, we got the Golden Frieza, who is getting the free-to-play treatment. Fantastic art. I do have to note that. We know that he is green. We will break down his kit very soon. I will not be staying up to farm up this guy. I'm going to be doing the big sleep, and then I'll get to a showcase immediately after. Next, we got the 7th anniversary countdown duel, collecting medals that we can exchange. Look at this. The poster childs for the 6th year anniversary. It's nice to see them duking it out here as we approach the 7th anniversary. And then finally, the welcome banner thing. Like I said, revamped, modernized to help players get up to speed if they decide to go to PvP and they don't have Daima. Everybody here has a Zenkai Awakening. Everyone and or a unique equip. So that makes Future Gohan stand out all the more. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump in. All right, here we are. I don't really think my character buddy stands out too well with the banners. Either way, it doesn't really matter. So here's Frieza. He is green and he's a support type. What? Support type? I guess it makes sense given that this is the Golden Frieza with Gohan that fought Dispo, and he did sort of play a support role, I suppose, with the Lightning Beam Jail or whatever. But all right, let's see. Him being a free-to-play support type is a little nerve-wracking because that means that by default he's going to have below average stats, and he's a free-to-play character, which means he's going to get a double whammy on the below average stats. This is what we got here. Standard, Strike, Blast, Blue card. Alright, on activation, we got 30% blue card damage. When he hits him, he gets 30 ki and the enemy takes heavy bleed. Okay. Green card gives him a card, gets 30 ki, 30% damage. Cancel attribute downgrades, very nice, especially in this super debuff meta. Lower ally sub count and enemy damage received plus 15%. That's fine. Main ability gives him a blue, 50 ki, 30% damage. Next blue card damage cost. Sorry, next blue card has a minus 20 cost. Allies get 20% health. Cancel enemy buff effects. That's going to be very nice. Try to remove some time neutral. And all enemy health restore minus 20%. Z ability is still the same old 33% blast attack and defense. Let's see what his kit is. This is what I'm curious about. Remember, we are in the new gen of Legends. They wanted to stop everyone having the one-man army mechanics. So they wanted to make a heavy, super heavy disrupt, pain in the behind team to snuff out those guys. And then they gradually wanted to introduce characters with very, very, very high multipliers with some pulled back tech to snuff out the heavy disrupt characters, so we can now go forward with a fresh wave of characters. Is that still working right now? They said it was going to be gradual, but this is literally what happened. We had Green Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Ultra Majin Vegeta, and whatever. Then Daima comes out that just disrupts everybody's combos and no one can attack anybody. And then they released Dragon Ball Saga with the super high juiced up multipliers. It was supposed to be gradual, but that's literally what they did. I'm curious if they're going to continue that here. 200% damage, 30% blue card damage, 110% damage guard. So there you go, 110%. already creeping up the other free-to-plays. I think Tao was at 90 or something along those lines, so these guys are creeping up. 60% key recovery, blast cost -10, that's nice. If he fights alongside another LOE event exclusive for Universe Rep battle member, he gets 20% extra damage, and all allies get 20% more damage, which is good. On entry, he gets a blast, 30% blast damage. The next blast card he activates gets 100% extra damage. Protect Hand. Oh. Protect Hand and nullify attribute downgrades. Ooh. Those are strong. I'll take both of those. Wow, they're already releasing the anti-Daima Disrupt stuff. That's a win. I'll take those. Protect Hand and nullify attribute downgrades I will take. On hit, with a Striker Blast, you'll get 5 key, 10% extra blue card damage for the next blue card used, and cover null for 3 counts. So very similar to every other free-to-play character, but something you want to keep an eye on is this is on hit. You have to hit the opponent with this, so it's like shins versus just activating a card. I think Mercenary Tao's is just activating a card, so his is more like Green Broly. Alright, every 20 counts while this character isn't dead. Your allies heal 10% of their health. Allies get 20% to key recovery. All enemies take 20% more damage. All enemies have -20% to health restore. When defeated, and there's at least one other LOE, event exclusive, or Universe Rep ally, they heal 20%. They get 20% additional damage. Ally Rising Rush damage plus 30%. Enemy key -50. Reduce enemy Vanish gauge to 0 and all enemy subcounts on. So, ooh, take away their Vanish and a little lock-in. They definitely designed that with this guy getting sniped by Super Saiyan 4 in mind. That's what this. That's what I get from this. You use the Golden Frieza to get some kills. Eventually, you're gonna run into Super Saiyan 4 Goku Solo Dolo. That guy uses his blue, his ult, his whatever. This guy dies. Guess what? Took away his Vanish. Go kill him. Alright, seems pretty self-explanatory. Nothing too crazy here. He'll be interesting. Actually, I wanted to confirm something. I think Mercenary Tao's is indeed just on activation. Event exclusive. Where are you at, Mr. Tao? Pretty damn sure yours is just activation versus having to, yeah, see, on Striker Blast card use, that's when he gets his cover null versus on hit. I already know people are going to be upset about that. There's also new equipment. So I see this. What do we got here? Support type, strike, defense, max HP, blast defense, pure defense if this is event exclusive, as whatever. Oh, unique equip. Max HP, Striker Blast, 12% to own strike and blast attack when event exclusive is a battle member? That's so bizarre. What? That's such a bizarre equip. And then we got this awakening. Blast attack, double defense, more blast attack, special move damage for LOE? There's no way all of this is just for this Golden Frieza, right? They typically just go ahead and they toss that, oh, here's an event exclusive equip that gives you 22% of everything. That's quite a bit. Oh, well, that seems to be everything. There are new souls in the game, or rather they're gradually phasing these things out. But I think the major update is going to be next week instead. I think it's next week. Either way, you guys let me know in the comment section below what you're thinking. How you feeling about Mr. Golden Frieza? Be on the lookout for the showcase whenever that happens. And let me know what your thoughts are on the little plushie. I think the guy's pretty sick. I feel like I should just use him on streams because he's just a chill guy in the corner. He's just hanging out. He bops exactly to when I speak. Isn't it funny? I love it. I like cute little guy. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you think. I'll get to the showcases as soon as they're up. Exciting times ahead. But until then, peace.